Hello. Today is Friday, November 17th, 2023. My name is Daniel Mullany, and behind the camera today we have Diego Juarez. And today we are going to film a video source inspection of a fully remanufactured 860F spin rinse dryer. Our customer is located overseas and their PO number is 694412. I'll go ahead and get the process started for the system and then I'll discuss it as it runs. So in our top chamber, we have one of our demo rotors right here. The system's actually going to have two custom rotors, but I'll show you in a sec. Here we just have a normal set of substrates. And we'll get started. How the final configuration will be for the system is actually going to include squares that are going to be running some square substrates here of our customers, and they'll be using these brand new custom rotors as I have in this bottom chamber. Again, this is just for demonstration purposes because we only have one of their cassettes. Oh. There we go. Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, here we have a 860F spin rinse dryer. This system is therefore a double stack F model capable of running up to 5-inch substrates. In this case, we have, as I showed in the bottom, an intent to run these square substrates that are about 4x4 or 4.5x4.5. The system has been upgraded with our touchscreen controllers. Here you can see we have our Slick Device F1 controllers in both chambers right here. Our touchscreen controller upgrade is a massive improvement to the original semi-tool design for these systems. Where the original semi-tool controller had one recipe and limited troubleshooting capabilities, our controller has multiple recipes, has the ability to monitor the static eliminator and the nitrogen heater for functionality. It has data logging, a maintenance mode that allows you to easily troubleshoot anything that's happening with the system, and most importantly, a nitrogen purge saving feature. So instead of our system sitting here wasting nitrogen all day long while it's sitting in idle, our system is going to turn that wasted nitrogen purge off after a period of heater cool down, and it's going to save you thousands of dollars in wasted nitrogen. At this point, as we have over 500 of our controllers in the field, we have saved the overall semiconductor industry millions of dollars of wasted nitrogen. All right, I'm going to step to the back now and also identify the system serial number. We have SRD-01598 as the serial number for this system. So every one of our spin rinse dryers is going to go through the same extensive rebuild process in order to ensure that the tool that you receive is in like new condition. Every system we have is first fully broken down to the component level. That means entirely disassembled, so that way we can address all of the parts and components individually. From there, we're going to chemically clean and electropolish all the metal parts, and specifically the bowls go through a specific treatment that begins at our site and finishes with electropolish in order to ensure that any contaminants that might have leached into the bowl from a previous user are completely removed and the system is safe to use for any process that you have. In addition to treating the metal, we're also going to rebuild every component that we can. Primarily, that is the motor, the Teflon valves, and the upright positioner. We're also going to replace every consumable on the system, which include windows, seals, any type of gasket, all of the tubing, and really anything that's plastic or it's going to show wear and tear over time on the system is going to be automatically replaced. From there, we're going to assemble the individual head assemblies and go through a series of quality control along the way to ensure that the system is electrically proper and spaced properly, among many others. From there, we're going to go through our wet test procedure where we're going to hook up DI water to each chamber and we're going to ensure that the system runs properly with its flow rate and no leaking. Finally, we're going to assemble the system into its final configuration. In this case, the final configuration, as you see, is a double stack. And we're going to go through now our final QC where we're going to make sure that all the labeling is completed properly and that the system goes through a variety of process runs over several days to ensure that when it arrives at your site, it is ready for a plug-and-play production. All right, so now we have about 200 seconds left on the longer chamber, 180, so we're a little over 3 minutes left in total process time. So in addition to providing refurbished spin rinse dryers, we also have 100% of the parts and services that you need for your spin rinse dryer. So say you already have a piece of equipment and your rotor needs rebalancing, or you need to replace a window, we can provide all of that. Our spare parts include and are not just limited to the windows, seals, replacement motors, replacement controllers, any valve that you need, the upright positioner, all of the sensors, really any part that you need for the system, we can quote you, and the majority of the time we actually have it in stock. We also have all the services that you need. So that would be rotor rebalancing, motor repairs, the controller repairs, any service that you need for the tool we can also do, in addition to our most popular service, which is a full refurbishment. So if you have an SRD that you're thinking of right now in your building that has had a ton of wear and tear to it, when you walk by it, you can hear it rattling, the controller works periodically, the poly is yellowed, and when you look at the system itself, you can just tell. You can see grime in there, you can see degrading of the motor isolators. That is a perfect candidate to send in for our refurbishment service. We will take your spin rinse dryer and send it through the refurbishment process I described a few minutes ago and return your tool back to you in the same like new condition that you see right here. You'd be amazed at the transformation that can happen from your beat up spin rinse dryer to a like new Sitek system. And during that process, we can also upgrade it to our touchscreen controllers, which will return it to you and you'll just feel like you have a brand new system. So if you're thinking of a tool in your fab right now that might fit that bill, please give us a call because we'd love to get you a quote together for that and transform your system. We like to say that the next SRD is already in your fab. Okay, got about 1 more minute left. I'm gonna do a quick walk around of the system again. Everything's looking great. Coming to the back of the tool, no leaks or anything like that with the DI water. Everything drained out properly and everything is running normally with the system and looks great. So, in addition to doing spin rinse dryers, we can also quote a variety of other equipment that can be found on our website, such as box and cassette cleaners like the HTC 8000 series, mask cleaners like Ultra T and KNS, a variety of metrology tools such as tabletop profilometers, some particle counters, and a variety of others depending on our inventory. And we also have a MA6 mask aligner available right now, or sorry, an MA150 mask aligner. So if you're looking for some other pieces of equipment for your fab, we can also be a fit for that. And we suggest that you take a look at our website or just pick up the phone and give us a call to have a discussion about how we can help you. Okay, so we just finished the top chamber. I can feel the nitrogen purging and warm. The cassette is warm to the touch and all of our substrates are dry. So we had a successful process run on our top chamber. The bottom is also complete and winding down. You'll also notice on our top light indicators here, you can see yellow is when we're in idle, green is in process, and blue lets us know that the process is complete and ready to be removed from the chamber. Okay, so now we'll come down to the bottom chamber. We'll open this. I can again feel the nitrogen purging and hot. The cassette is warm to the touch, and all of our substrates are dry and ready for the next step in their manufacturing process. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to view our video source inspection for today. Again, my name is Daniel and this is filmed for Sitek Process Solutions. If you want to learn more about what we do, I encourage you to take a look at some more of the videos here on our YouTube channel or visit our website at www.sitekprocess.com. That's spelled S-I-T-E-K, or just pick up the phone and give us a call at 916-797-9000. And if you want to reach me directly, dial extension 2201. I appreciate your time and hope you have a great day.